Earlier last week, I tried a scent from Dias and Durga. It was Cowboy Grass, and it was not really what I was looking for, but it was still good. And I realized that I had gotten another sample of a different fragrance from them. So this is Burning Barbershop by Dias and Durga, and it's fairly simple with the notes lineup. It's just lavender, mint, vanilla, and lime, which is very simple, but I'm not sure how it will translate. But let's try it. I'm learning to do my research because sometimes I just look at the Fragrantica notes, or I'm getting the notes of the Ministry of Scent or Scent Split, kind of what they're describing. But a lot of times that's different than what the scent house is saying about their fragrance. Because I was under the impression that this was going to be like light and fresh, I probably should have done my research. I'm learning my lesson. But the whole concept is that it's supposed to be this barbershop that had burned down. So all these classic scents that you would get in a barbershop are now charred and aged. So there's also scents like spruce and hemlock, like some woody tree scents, and a note of burning oil and hay. So there is like a lot of dry smokiness here, which I didn't expect. There is some slight sweetness and definitely floral notes, but it's primarily a smoky scent. I also have Char from Henry Rose, and this is like another like smoky sweet scent. Just wanted to compare the two because they both share notes of like smoky, sweet, and floral. But this one is way more feminine, way more sweet, way more floral, where the Dias and Durga one is a lot more smoky. You do almost get that like burning bush kind of scent, or like when you light a Christmas tree on fire and you have that kind of like pine up in flames smell. I do like knowing more about the fragrance because I'm definitely someone who loves stories with fragrance. Like I love when they're telling a story, they're painting a picture. You can envision this bottle like burnt and covered in char, like in the rubble of the barber shop, and this like smell of like history and age in the air. It's an interesting scent. I think it is good for this time of year. It's kind of like smoky and cold and floral, so I feel like I can envision you wearing a coat, a peak coat, a leather jacket, and kind of being out in the cold air, and the air like wafting that scent around. I would say primarily this is a dry, smoky floral scent with the slightest bit of vanilla or sweetness, but that's really not in the forefront. So I learned my lesson. I'm going to do my research more and just kind of get more of a synopsis of the fragrance before I'm smelling it. But when I'm purchasing, I feel like a lot of times I'm just on the site that I'm purchasing the samples from, but I feel like just perusing a few different sites and seeing what notes they're describing might give me a better idea of what to expect. If you're looking to smell herby and dry and smoky, I think this is a great scent for this season. That's it for today. Happy smelling, and I'll see you tomorrow.